today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 tips to make y'all more accurate with shooting y'all's bow. And I'm not just talking about like any type of tips. I'm talking about 3 tips so whenever it comes to that time, y'all are ready for the hunt. So first tip is to switch from a finger release to either a thumb release or a hinge release. So let's go over this tip real quick. So whenever you're shooting with a finger release, what we're all gonna do, whether you're, I'm sorry about that, I was trying to get it on my wrist. So what we're all gonna wanna do is pull, right? So your finger's gonna be here, like when you're pulling back, it's either gonna be here or back here. Then after that, you're gonna go from here and you're gonna pull. It's gonna happen. And so it's gonna make you less accurate. And I mean, there's gonna be times when you're gonna be accurate with it, but if you can, just save up for one of these. I wouldn't necessarily save up for a hinge release because those suckers have a hefty price tag on them. What do you think? I don't own one. I like my thumb release. I'll probably just stick with it for hunting. Just go get y'all True Ball, whatever. This is the Max Pro. Tends to work for me. We are not paid by anybody. We just say what we like. If we don't like it, we will tell y'all. But I like this release. Please get y'all one that has a handle, not a handle. Yeah, that's what I meant. A handle, because if y'all don't, y'all will either lose this sucker or it will fly off y'all's wrist whenever y'all are shooting. I've seen both. We do not want y'all to either lose y'all's release or it to fly off y'all's wrist whenever y'all are shooting. So please, get one of these. They are more accurate, and I'm not just saying that because I own one. I'm saying it because I've practiced with both, and I've shot both, and I've seen the results myself. So switch from a finger release to either a thumb or hinge release. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is whenever y'all get y'all's arrows cut, make sure they're straight with squared ends. And so what I mean by that is whenever you go to the bow shop, you roll your arrows on the arrow roller. I don't remember what the name of it is called. I went brain dead right now, so we'll have a picture of it up here somewhere or up here, wherever it may be. All right, so you're gonna just roll your arrows, right? You're just gonna roll them against the wall, and if they wobble, take a Sharpie, mark the ends, or if it's one end, just mark where it's wobbly at, and go get them cut. All right, please go get them cut. And then once you get them cut, ask if they can square your ends for you. If they go square your ends for you, they will make your arrows more accurate. The reasoning is because whenever your broadhead, your tip, and your nock fits in there, well, let's just say it's already more accurate, because if you're shooting with a half crooked nock or a half crooked tip, it's not going to be accurate, bro. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just speaking the facts out here. If y'all have shot bows for any amount of time, y'all know that squared ends, straight arrows equals accuracy. Tip number 3 is get a good anchoring point. Whether it's a kisser button, the nose button like I've got here, or your fletchings. Your fletchings are a really good anchoring point if you think about it. So you're lean back, right? You got your fletching right here, corner of your mouth or your nose, right? And if you do that every time, you're gonna be accurate. If you ain't got an anchoring point, or if you don't know what to use for an anchoring point, we can make that a video for y'all. If y'all wanna see that, if y'all don't, this is a good one. Just use something that makes y'all accurate. Just find y'all an anchoring point to get y'all accuracy, because that itself will get y'all more accurate when shooting on the bow. So tip number 4 is just take your time. I'm not just saying let's take your time / practice. So the take your time part means whether it's getting to the stand, shooting your bow, whatever it may be, because you don't want to be pulled back on an animal, right? And just go and just release, okay? What you want to do is you draw back, and you want to take your time, make sure that is a lethal shot. You want to make sure every practice shot is lethal. And so every practice shot, every shot in the woods is perfect. Whether it's you making your arrows, you building the perfect bow for you. Take your time doing it. Don't just go out and buy something because someone says to. Take your time, do it the way you want to. And then the other half to this bonus tip is practice. And I'm not just saying go shoot 100 arrows a day at your target. What I mean by practice is when that weather comes, the snowing, fall, whatever it may be, go practice in that right weather. So whenever that snow comes, go practice in your big coats. Go practice in the gloves on your non-shooting hand. Go put them on there and just be like, all right, so we're out here shooting with our gloves on, our big weather coats. So whenever that weather hits, y'all will be accurate for that time when that big buck walks by, that elk, that bear, whatever it may be, y'all will be ready for it. But I hope these 3 tips helped y'all out. If they did, make sure y'all tag us in a picture on Instagram, and we'll be sure to like them, comment on y'all's picture, do something. But hope y'all enjoyed.